day. It's your birthday, birthday, come your day. Birthday, 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 it's your birthday, birthday, come your day. Birthday, 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 shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake. Let me see your day. It's your birthday, birthday, come your day. Birthday, 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 it's your birthday, birthday, come your day. Birthday, 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 shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake, birthday, shake. Let me see your day. Birthday bitch, let me see your dance. It's your birthday bitch, let me see your dance. It's your birthday bitch, let me see your dance. It's your birthday bitch, let me see your dance. It's your birthday, birthday.
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, right? Now it seems like it's working fine. I restarted my computer. I restarted my little router thing. So far, it seems fine. Does it seem fine to you guys? I'm looking at it. Everything... I'm back up to 60 frames a second. This is just dumb. I literally just restarted my computer last time, though. There's some things, man. There's some things I just really can't stand about PCs. That's one of them. I'm guessing that's a PC thing. Oh, you restarted your computer, but... sometimes you just got to restart it twice. Yeah. It didn't catch the first time. The first time it didn't catch. What's that even mean? So annoying. Well, I guess we're back. I wasn't even going to go back to this. I was going to go back to virtual reality, but since I'm still kind of testing it out, I guess. Jesus. Is it working for you guys? It seems normal to me, right? It's showing me like 60 frames now. It's not doing any of that other shit that it was doing earlier. All right, well, let's just try to move on with what we were doing. I'm guessing this in the first part is going to be for members only later. Okay, we'll just do this for a little bit and then we'll go into virtual reality. We got just a couple more news things we could talk about. Including, here's something I don't think we've talked about. Vampire. The Masquerade Justice releases this November. Here's our Gamescom hands-on. Fast Travel Games announced that its upcoming single-player role-playing game, Vampire the Masquerade Justice, will release on November 2nd for Quest and PSVR 2. Let's just take a look at the trailer. Okay. Vampire role-playing game. Sounds fun.
The beast inside me, I can no longer control.
I'm smoking.
I will hunt them down, and my vengeance will be legendary.
There you go. Looks fine. Cool. Cool. Everything's working. Hooray. Virtual driving school. Why? Why would you want this? This game just came out. It's called Virtual Driving School. I don't know why I chose this one. This looks stupid. Yeah. I guess if you're a kid and you want to learn how to drive on the wrong side of the road, oh, what is this? Hopefully you can pick which side of the road to drive on. What the heck? Well, this is stupid. What are we in? England? New Stranger Things VR trailer launching fall. So this is something I think we've already taken a look at, but this game is coming out, I believe, next month. Shit. We already looked at that. Man, this is just, thank God this is a chill episode, because we've already seen this. Do you guys want to watch it? We'll watch a little bit. I don't feel like getting a copyright strike on this Stranger Things shit.
I saw a means to realize my potential, to transcend the human form, to become the predator I was always
Gleaming the kid.
born to be.
This looks cool. Boom.
It's time.
Boom. Boom. I love that sound, that boom. You know what I'm talking about? Madison VR looks utterly terrifying on the PlayStation VR 2 and PC VR. Madison VR joins a growing list of PlayStation VR 2 horror games creeping into Sony's latest headset. Released for PCs and consoles last year, Madison VR adapts the flat-screen first-person horror game to the PlayStation VR 2 and PC VR. Is this the trailer? This is it? This little tiny box right here? hold on. Let me see if I can find a better. Of course there is. All right. Here's Madison VR. Ew. Polaroid. Why would you grab the Polaroid? Oh, this does look terrifying. I don't like that noise. Why is he taking Polaroids? That looks cool. Looks scary. VR games are scarier than normal games, by the way. Okay, that's just a long ending. Is it something going to pop out? That's obnoxious. Oh, Jesus, fuck. I knew it. I knew it, and I still got scared. I was like, why is this opening so, like, long? Or this closing is so long? And right when I was about to just pause it, right when I went to pause it, that fucking shit happened. I'm too green teed for that. Fudge monkeys. Fudge monkey. That sucked. That really did get me. What? But there's still like more long. Is it going to pop out twice? Yeah. Now you're not going to give me a second time. Oh, you're going to give me again? Nope. Okay. Jesus. That was stupid. That looks good, though. Not offline. All right, so this is a game called Waltz of the Wizard, and it's coming to PlayStation VR 2 on October 3rd. From what I understand, this game kind of takes the style of like Fantasia. Is that the name of it? Fantasia? You know, Disney's Fantasia. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game, but I think that's what this game is. I don't know anything about this game. This is the first time that the full title is available on the PlayStation platform, and it's got a bunch of new content on it. The PlayStation 1, new voice interaction system, unique eye tracking interactions. All right, I was going to narrate it, but then something not very far off started narrating at the same time. Like I was going to say like a fresh queef in the morning, and then something came up. I was like, or something like that. A fresh queef in the morning.
The humans have discovered way into the fortress.
The humans have discovered way into the fortress.
Pitiful creatures.
Beautiful creatures.
They won't last long.
They won't last long. God, who's this voice actor? Oh my God. Can you just, this is a company that makes a VR game, and look how close they have that guy to his TV. This is not showing off good VR. I mean, he's about to punch that fucking Jing monkey TV. Like, and this is a company that makes VR games, and they're showing this scary, too close to comfort and ruining your Costco TV. This is bad. You should not promote this, VR company. Oh, maybe it's the voice actors TV. Who cares?
Keep your eyes closed. I'm gonna hide.
Was that Seth Rogen? Keep your eyes closed. I'm gonna hide.
I'm gonna hide. Keep your eyes closed. I'm gonna hide.
That's Seth Rogen, right? That looked okay. I don't really know what's going on. That looked like a fun, okay game. I'm going to admit that I was kind of scared that something was going to pop out at one point. Like, I have kind of PTSD still. Like, halfway through, I had to remember, like, oh, I'm not playing, or I'm not watching a scary game anymore. I think this is the last. No, there might be two more things. So this next news story is actually the best news of the day. And I was going to, I should have said this, kept this for the beginning, but luckily the beginning was eating shrimp ball boogers. Shrimp boogers. I'm trying not to cuss anymore. If you missed last episode, you'll know why. So, but Portal 2 is now available in VR. Thanks to an unofficial VR mod, Portal 2 is now fully playable in VR, including motion controls. A developer named Gistix released the initial version of his VR mod yesterday, and following feedback, version 0.11 has already been released, fixing several issues. Now, I have heard a lot about this on Reddit and on YouTube. Portal and Portal 2, some of my favorite games. I heard this VR mod, though, for Portal 2, I heard it changes the game, and it's, like, amazing. It changes the whole feeling of the game. It's so much better. Like, it was just made for VR. So, this hasn't been approved by Valve yet, but it cannot, and so it can't be released on Steam as an official VR mod yet. But from the feedback I've been hearing, this might be coming very soon. Now, this isn't a trailer. This is somebody playing the first 20 minutes of it. If you want to watch this whole thing, it's called Flat 2 VR, which means flat screen like a regular video game 2 VR, on YouTube. Subscribe to that. Let's take a look at this.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for...
Now, I get it. It's hard to notice a difference of somebody playing in VR. It looks just like the regular game, I guess.
Periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Yeah, so there's no way you can really tell what, that this is VR watching it on YouTube. But imagine you're in VR. This would be pretty amazing. Do you guys like Portal? I love Portal. And I think just hearing that song at the sweet end of it would be worth the whole thing to play it in VR.
Staring at art has...
And I do miss landline phones, actually, Jim. I do. I remember it felt good getting rid of a landline phone because I was like, I got a cell phone now. Less bills. I'm getting rid of my phone, or my home phone. It's good to have my own cell phone. But I can only afford it if I get rid of my home phone. And it was I was one of the first ones to do it out of all my friends and family. I was one of the first people to cut my home phone. I never looked back. Never. But now I do miss having one. They should sell like home phones that are actually connected to your T-Mobile account or something that you can just lay around the house.
Good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you.
Let's go forward. Yeah, I mean, this just looks like it would be amazing in VR, right, guys? I'm definitely going to get this mod. If you haven't played Portal and Portal 2, I promise you, if you're not even a gamer, this is a game, you know, it's like a solving puzzle game, but man, it's one of my favorites. It reminds me like some of my old favorite games growing up, you know, when computer games were nothing, it was like the Incredible Machine, just solving little puzzles, little missed action. All right, so that's if you want to do that though, God, go over to you'll be able to find all the links. You just go to just type in Portal 2 VR, you'll be able to find it. In Google, just type in that. We've already talked about this game before. I think we even talked about it last episode. But anyways, all these horror games are coming out next month because of, you know, Halloween. This is a new Ghostbuster game. I'm pretty sure we looked at this last episode, but let's look at it again. Oh God, copyright strikes.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters. You might be new here, but we have a job to get done. This city isn't going to save itself. So get geared up and join the team.
Who are these people?
Don't be the part.
We'll give you the best chance.
We got this.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets.
You know, just becoming a Ghostbusters is probably pretty fun. You know, this game actually looks pretty decent. Like, it looks like it's got the basics down.
Whoa! Watch out.
You'll need to be ready for anything.
This actually looks like VR chat, by the way.
Before you'll be ready to take on...
I'm sorry, did I say Unity?
Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Oh yeah, and these guys, mini puffs, they can be a real
They're
pain,
cute.
but...
Look at those cute. No scary me.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Killing it, PlayStation. I don't even want to talk about these last ones, really. I don't even know what these ones are. What's this one? I think we talked about that already. I don't want to talk about that. What's this one? All right, guys, you know, since this was such a weird opening tonight, you know, the first part with the network issues, the second part, and this is just a chill episode. I'll talk to you guys a little bit in the chat room, but I don't want to look at any more of this VR news. It's kind of bumming me out. Bumming me out. Let me think if there's something I watched on YouTube that I wanted to talk about. Because I watched a lot of YouTube today. I pretty much, you know, sometimes I get in the groove where I just like to sit there and watch YouTube all day. It's one of my favorite things. Is there something I wanted to show you? No, I guess there's not. No. Oh, here's something I wanted to show you. I don't know if I showed you this. This is available to if you become a member of my YouTube channel. It's like $5 a month. I put a lot of deleted episodes. Like this episode and that first one will probably be put in them for the members only because it's sloppy. You know, fucking internet's buffering and shit, and I'm half-assed because I'm upset about the first part. You know, so I'll probably throw that in for the members. No reason to keep that up on YouTube. But this is another just random thing I saw. This is something that Janice saw on TikTok, and then she sent it to me. You could tell this is Janice's screen record because She has a 3% on her battery. That's how she rolls. But this is literally a commercial on TikTok using AI that has a fake Joe Rogan AI voice promoting it. And this is a makeup company trying to sell makeup to young women. The fact that they would use Joe Rogan's voice. And by the way, isn't that crazy? Like, one, TikTok should not allow fake Joe Rogan voices. And two, this company, like, don't you think like you should be able to sue? I mean, they don't say it's Joe Rogan anywhere, but it's definitely Joe Rogan's voice likeness. I think it's funny, but it's also fucked up. I sent this to Joe a couple of weeks ago. I think he actually brought up something about it on his on the podcast. But this is just a random video I threw up in for the members. You know, I put little things that I find every day. We'll take a quick look at this. This is not Joe Rogan.
On TikTok for putting this sweat-absorbing makeup primer to the ultimate test in a sauna. This is crazy. This video got over 20 million views. So they did this test where one of them wore the primer and the other one didn't. Then they sat in a burning hot sauna to see if it actually worked. And listen to this. The primer helped keep...
Isn't that fudged up? Isn't that baloney? Isn't that baloney fudged up? The idea of Joe's like, look at this. This is crazy. This video's got 20 million views. They put this into a sauna with this makeup remover. Can you imagine Joe just talking to somebody about this? Jamie, pull up that video of this makeup. Like, they put it on in the sauna. Jamie. I mean, that's crazy. The fact that they use AI Joe Rogan, I mean, that's just how dumb TikTok is to me. Like, TikTok, you keep on hearing about all this really dumb shucks going on with a lot of the younger kids today. Like, I don't know if you saw this horrific video. Yeah. So there's a video out right now with this teenager that sees sees somebody riding a bicycle on the side of the road, and then him and a friend laugh about it, like run him over, like, and the dude died. Have you seen this shit? Does this video have sound? Why do I pick the video that has no sound? Hold on. Guess we'll have to watch one of these. Wait. What? Why does nothing have sound now? Oh my goodness gracious. What has happened? What has happened? Does nothing have sound now? Oh, that video got striked probably. Oh, so I guess that video is getting copyright and stroke. But literally, it's these kids, and they see, gosh, wow, this is annoying.
And just if you're looking for the Andres Probos video, then I got you. When the news...
So this is a bicyclist, and this guy is like a retired police officer, just out for a bike ride, and these kids in the car literally like joke about and run him over. TMZ has the video. Yeah, I don't want to get it copyrights. Oh, I guess this one's not. This one's going, whoa, calm down. Jeez, TMZ. Yeah, well, at least this one's a members only. This is going to become a members. Wait, where is this thing? Wow, this is great. This is what I want. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't remember what the point of, I hate TikTok because then there's a video on my neighborhood Facebook group. Like we have 4 different neighborhood Facebook groups. Like I live by a bunch of ex-military, so like everyone's just like, we got a 940, we got a suspect walking on the sidewalk. That's, like our Facebook group's insane. It's more like I'm a member of like a insane Reddit group, security Reddit group. It's crazy. But the good thing is like, we pass information around a lot. And there's this trend where kids go up to a door and they act like they kick it in, like they do. They try to kick in the door and they start pounding on it real quick and then run away. It's like when we were kids, we'd come out the door and knock, and I'm not going to say what we used to call it, but we would do it and then run. That was our whole joke. Like that's the extent of what, when we were kids, what we used to do. Now, I guess this TikTok trend like is these kids like they're having people go up to doors and like act like they're kicking in the door and then run. And there's these 2 kids and no one can identify them because I don't think they go to a different school or high school or something. And Ding Dong Ditch is not what we called it. That was definitely a better version. I must have been a scumbag. It was something knock is what we used to call it. But I was like 7, all right? Leave me alone. But all these, they've done it to like 3 different houses in my neighborhood. And like everyone has guns out here, man. It's like, this could end wrong because these kids, even though they were younger, they still like dress like, they like if that was happening, you wouldn't even think like, oh my God, these are kids, like they're dressed like, like cool adults, hip, cool adults, And if it's happening so quick, I mean, a lot of people around here probably have a fucking shotgun right next to their door. They would have just grabbed it and shot. You know what I mean? This is bad. Nutella. Oh God. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm trying not to curse, guys. But anyways, what I'm saying is, I don't know how we got on this. I'm not a fan of TikTok. It is addicting crap. But when you see like those sponsors, like TikTok, their advertising company knows that's not Joe Rogan selling makeup or whatever the hecky poo is that was. God, it's so hard. Do you guys realize how much you curse every day? I curse like a sailor. And I do notice it when I'm around my parents. I'll be like, oh, I just cursed in front of my parents. Like it kicks in. But when I'm not around, like, when I'm around adults and stuff, unless they're hip adults, I'm pretty good. But when I'm not, I do catch myself cursing a lot lately for no reason. And that's something I don't enjoy. Because if I'm not comfortable with cursing, then it's just like, all right, calm down, British band member, punk rock band member from the 80s.
Hey, mate, what you talking about?
Yep. All right, guys. How are you guys in the chat? Yeah, and TPing. Jade, you're right. I mean, Jade, you live in Australia. I didn't even know that TPing was a thing in Australia. I thought that sounded like more of like a U.S. dumb shucks thing. TPing. I think I TP'd once. I actually was not a bad kid for the most part growing up. I was a pretty good kid. I mean, I was like a Boy Scout and stuff. And I shoplifted for sure later on. But I never was a TPer. I was like, F the corporates, but take care of your neighborhood, and I think that's what a lot of people think, think about life, I think. But TPing, I do remember, like, I always felt bad for people that got TP'd. Growing up, we didn't have like we had a big pine tree in front of our house, like a literal Christmas tree. But that's it. We didn't have many trees in front of, I guess, I don't know. We just never got TP'd. I don't know. But you see some people get TP'd, and you always wonder, because I remember growing up, a lot of these people that got TP'd, they didn't have kids in their school. So it's almost like, wow, this is somebody, like an adult that did something bad to a kid. So maybe every time you saw somebody got TP'd, that was really like, hey, they molested me. What if that was? What if TPing the whole time was just a cry for help that they got molested? They molested a kid or did something bad to a kid. Because I remember growing up, and when people got TP'd, I was like, there's no kid that lives there. That's a nice man and his wife. Like, why would they get TP'd? I bet there was a reason for it. You just, as a kid, you don't just TP random people's houses. Oh man, what if TPing, if you like went back in time and like get all the police reports of people getting TP'd? Ooh, wouldn't that be a cool movie? Here's from all the toilet paper I took because I was crying and so much blood in my little Oshkosh. Okay, calm down. Shitty neighbors. Oh, it could be just neighbor versus neighbor too. Yeah, you're right. Especially back then, there was no cameras. You would see more TPing if it was true, I guess. But what if there was some kind of weird sign of like, no, TPing wasn't just kid on kids. It was mostly kids on rapists. Notice they were all pastors. Brian, did you get the new pumpkin frosty yet? No, I don't mind a pumpkin spice from Starbucks. I don't mind it. I think the whole pumpkin spice phase thing's disturbing. Like, I don't need pumpkin spice cat litter. I don't need pumpkin spice toothpaste. I think it's hilarious, but I'm over. I was over pumpkin spice like, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. But when I saw the pumpkin spice frosty, I liked their strawberry one. It was good. I wish it was a little stronger, but it was a good mellow strawberry. Their vanilla, good. Chocolate, good. But all these new frosty flavors, I welcome. I think it's a good idea for Wendy's. Pretty much just to mix in stuff into their frosty, vanilla frosty. But pumpkin spice, I don't know. I don't even want to taste it. I know what it's going to taste like. I don't want it. I don't want it. You know what? Give me an orange. Give me an orange frosty. Orange creamsicle frosty. Wendy's, if you're listening to me, hey, it's Brian. You might remember me as Dave Thomas's son that he doesn't talk about. Just kidding. No. Can I have an orange cream frosty? You know how McDonald's does all their like celebrity McDonald's meals? Well, how about you just choose somebody that's not a celebrity at all, and he's doing VR for 30 people right now or less. I want a orange cream frosty, please, for the holidays. And if I can't get a orange cream frosty because, I don't know, J-Lo already wants it, can I do a grape cream frosty? But I don't want to do a normal American grape flavor. I want Japanese grape flavored cream frosty. Not a regular American grape, which I do love, like Grape Crush. I love good Grape Crush. But I want Japanese grape cream frosty. Can I get that, Wendy's, please? Let's team up, man. I'll pump that shucks on the JRE makeup show that he's about to start. All right, guys. You know what? I'm glad this second part of tonight's episode was a little bit better. Well, still, that first part kind of messed up the whole vibe, I thought. But we've been doing this second part for 43 minutes. That's good. I think the first one was about 20. That's good, right? Fanta. Yes, grape Fanta. What do you guys think? Hear me out now. What do you guys think if we go into virtual reality now? You guys know virtual reality. It looks something like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh is my new favorite censored version. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at his bums. What if we go into virtual reality tonight and we save this episode? Hang out with some other friends, smoke, have a couple adult drinks, enjoy our Sunday night, and go into virtual reality on our old Valve Index headset because our refurbished GameStop one broke and our Oculus Pro broke and everything breaks. How about that? How about we do that? So in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll start part 3 of tonight, but we'll go into virtual reality and we'll hang out in virtual reality. And you don't have to play virtual reality. You could just watch me play virtual reality. This is a good show if you're new to just throw on the background while, throw it on your TV in the background while you cook or you clean or you look at your TikToks and think about running over bicyclists and shucks. And like, how about we do that? How about we meet back 15 minutes, 10 minutes, grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, tie some pillows to the front of your car to get ready for your new TikTok challenge, you stupid mother clucker, pucker, bucker, tucker, sucker, fudger. Shucksy, man, it's hard to not curse. Anyways, we'll be back in 10 minutes or so. I will tweet it. I will Instagram it. So follow me, REDBAN, on Twitter. And if you don't subscribe to my YouTube, please subscribe and hit that like button. Please. It helps me out. So I can buy some toilet paper and get some plane tickets and TP some houses. Remember, I got oh God. Shh. Darn it. All right, guys. I'll see you back in 10 minutes. And if you're in Austin, Texas, please come to my comedy club, the Sunset Strip.